I'm trying to give you enough to take you through the week without having to spell everything out for you. You see, if you are on the wrong wheel, you will end up the wrong place. If you are on the potter's wheel, if you know what it is, even when your life becomes marred, to have enough common sense to stay on the wheel, the potter can make you over again. He is specialized in reworking you and remaking you, but you've got to learn how to stay on the wheel. The problem with the church is that when we become marred, we allow discouragement to set in. We allow disappointment to set in. We give up and we give in when all the potter is saying, I've got you in my hand. I'm willing to rework you. I'm willing to remake you. If you stay on the wheel, I can't do anything unless you stay on the wheel. I can't change you unless you stay on the wheel. I can't reposition you and reshape you unless you stay on the wheel. Tell somebody next to you, he says, stay on the wheel. The potter is interesting that the potter always uses both hands. The potter turns the clay on the wheel. He puts his right hand on the inside of the vessel and his left hand on the outside of the vessel. That suggests to me that as you stay on the wheel, God has strategically set you up to ensure that one hand is working on the inside of you. He's working on your character. He's working on your emotions. He's working on everything that makes you, you. He's fixing the things inside of you, because what comes out of you is what really makes you, you. So with one hand, he goes to work on the inside of you. That's why we get confused sometimes, because God has to get stuff out of us. And in order to get the stuff out of us, he has to put his hand inside of us. But while one hand is on the inside, the other hand is on the outside, because there is stuff that clings to you. There is stuff that comes into your space. And the Bible says, or rather history says, that if a little pebble is on the outside, as it spins, that thing could get inside of you and break you in the future. When the heat is turned on, it will cause the vessel to crack. So God says, my hand is on the outside and on the inside, and while I'm making you, I'm getting rid of foreign matter. I'm getting rid of little pebbles. I'm getting rid of the things that you picked up along the way as you invited people into your space and they dumped stuff in you and on you. And that's why when I'm working it out, sometimes when my hand touches the stone, it will cause the thing to become marred. And you may think it's over. God said it's not over, because I've just only begun to remake you and cause you to be what I designed you to be. David got marred when he saw Bathsheba having a bath. And he thought to himself that Bathsheba looked good enough to risk his salvation for. And so for a few moments of pleasure, David marred his life. He further complicated his adulterous act by killing the woman's husband dead. But he said, God, I'm still on your wheel. I'm still in your hand. Create in me a clean heart. Renew, redo, rebirth in me. Create in me a clean heart. And God says, David is a man after my own heart. I'll work with you. It doesn't matter how bad you think you were, how bad things you think you did. I'll still work with you. If I need to put you in a lump again and make you over, and put you in a lump and make you over, put you in a lump and make you over, as long as you don't get off the wheel, I'll keep on making you over. People will say you're always at the altar. People say you always cried, you're always falling down, you're probably insane. But God said, don't worry about people. People will always be people, but I will always be God, and I will keep on working with you.